beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great comeback story for Derrick Rose. His resilience over the years of injuries has been rewarded. He says everybody struggles. People pretend like they don't. My down days were on TV, so I couldn't hide. The whirlwind I was in, I always stayed calm. I think that's just part of who I am. It's my character. Kevin?
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. So the New York starting five. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. R.J. Barrett is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Toppin in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, we've got Aaron Gordon. Murray out there with Will Barton. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season? You feel
yes,
like
they can.
Like you say, let it play out. Now here's Barton, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Barton, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And you can't try to rough up Barton. Can't get too physical with him. He's very good at using his body against yours to draw fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
And he sinks the second. Now Rose. Porter with a block. Gordon kicks to Barton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Barton doesn't back up now. He really takes on challenges. Even when you rough up Barton, he's going to fight through contact and make it hard for you.
Rose scanning the floor. Toppin with it. Now guarded by Murray. Rose gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Porter, coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. The shot will not fall. Randall with some nice D. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
Murray. Some solid defense from Rose.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there. Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
And the Knicks with possession here. Denver getting their last shot to go. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
The free throw drops for Rose.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Now here's Murray. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Kicks it out to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Murray against Rose. Puts it up from 15 and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Rose has got 7 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The pass to Jokic. That one doesn't drop. So New York will take it the other way. Last time they met in New York.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
For New York, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Rose against Porter. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 3. Right side, Porter. And then Porter with the jam.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Rose. Porter pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Knicks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Passes it to Robinson. Poked away. Down low. Here's Randall. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Outside Gordon. To the middle. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this, Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch. Jokic is one of those new breed of positionless players. On any given night, he could lead the team in points, rebounds, or assists, or maybe all 3, triple-double like.
Now, here's Toppin. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Barrett. 5 on the clock. Wants to get it to Rose, and does.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. That one goes. Count it. Jokic has got 5.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Rose following the basket by Jokic. To the paint. Here's Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And you know, you look at guys like Randall who don't have that eye-popping athleticism or length. The pump fake is a great equalizer.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
That free throw good from Randall. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? And the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Both free throws good from Randall.
You know, it takes young guys a little while to figure it out, and after 4 up-and-down seasons with the Lakers, Julius Randle joined New Orleans in 2018, busted out for over 20 points per game with the Pelicans.
Now here's Murray. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
That free throw good from Barton. And the Nuggets making a change here. Millsap's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Alec Burks checked in for R.J. Barrett. Both free throws good from Barton. Here's Rose. He's coming off a 28-point game against Sacramento. Outside Robinson to the left side wing. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And the Knicks miss again. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. To the inside. The 10-footer. And it's Jokic missing. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. Losing to Sacramento.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Free throw is good by Toppin. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And so here is New York. Burks with it. 17 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Rivers scanning the floor. Down low, McGee.
And checking out the stats for Noel, he showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 9 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
Denver making a switch here. Dozier's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Ntilikina's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knicks trail by 4. Now, here's Burks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
For Denver, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Back to Rivers. It's deflected. Morris against Payton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like the fact that Payton is aggressive in forcing the defense's hand. He's not easy to match up against, given how smart he is and his size.
And he makes the first.
Elfrid Payton is known primarily for his playmaking ability. The way he moves the ball is exactly what you want from your point guard.
No good on the second free throw. Denver in the lead. To the middle. Here's Millsap. Oh!
Man. And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with 4.
New York shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Pass to Gibson. Now here's Burks. Floats one. He lays it in. Burks has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Rivers passes to Millsap. Ntilikina with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here is Morris. No points in the game yet for him. So the wing on the left. Here's Dozier. Offensive rebound. Millsap dishes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
I think his unselfish attitude is really a big part of what makes Millsap a leader on the court, and the ability to make some dynamic passes doesn't hurt either.
Here's Payton. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Here's Gibson. Denver grabs the miss. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
For the finish, finishes the break with a slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Payton the bounce pass. Burks looking around. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Fires from 18. Rivers can't get it to go. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. Burks can't get it to go.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Rivers kicks to Morris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. Skying towards the hoop and decimating the defense with that ridiculous alley-oop dunk. Go ahead, Noel.
Denver with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. The Nuggets with another miss. 1:21 left to play in the first. Payton passes to Ntilikina. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Count it, good. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And so it's New York with it. Ntilikina passes to Noel. Payton outside. Clock at 6.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Morris score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Noel kicks to Payton. And it's in there.
Man, it's a lot of fun watching Payton do his thing with the ball in his hands. He got some terrific stuff.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Morris. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Here's Rivers. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And a shrewd defensive player with great size is Ntilikina. Effective at staying right with his man.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Nuggets ahead, up 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for the Knicks, Elfrid Payton is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Nerlens Noel. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Gibson in at the 4. Burks for 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Boy, it was a bumpy start to his career for Michael Porter, I mean, this guy had his entire rookie season taken away because of back surgery and had a big mountain to climb just to get back out on the court. But, you know, to his credit, he made the climb.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Now here's Burks. Knocks down the 3 ball. Burks has got 7 points.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Murray, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, this guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randall's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
Now here's Millsap. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. And a switcher also for New York. Toppin's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon, reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Rose kicks to Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, the creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
The Knicks have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boy, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
That free throw good from Randall. Both free throws good from Randall. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And play stops. Whistle on what looked to be an illegal screen. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for the matchup with the Suns, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Coaching staff has to be pleased seeing this from Rose, proving he can break down the defense in these sets. Nice.
Outside, Porter. There's the pass to Barton. Murray outside. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Randall dishes to Rose. Back to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. And to get open is Robinson. Randall no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Toppin and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 4.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
And here's Gordon. An 11-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Count that one. Now it's a 6-point New York lead.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Murray, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now Rose. He's got 15. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Nuggets have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And it's Murray with the jam.
No answer for Murray from the defense so far. Absolutely ferocious at taking it inside.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Here's Randall after the Nuggets pick up 2. Passes it to Toppin. And here's Rose. With some arc, he takes it up and lays it in. Rose has got 17.
You know, how about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
Pass to Jokic. Kicks to Barton. 3-pointer. That shot misses. And New York the other way now. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And Porter comes to help. 6 to shoot.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And it's Gordon missing. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Barton drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
The speed and athleticism of Barton, superb. So venomous on these drives to the rim. Take that, fellas.
Barrett against Barton. Barrett with the ball. 9 points last game out. And he uses the glass on the layup. Barrett's got the lead back up to 6 now for New York.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. You gotta like what Rose has done in this one so far.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button and figure out how to slow his roll.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Dozier's checked in. Ntilikina, he's checked in for the Knicks. Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Murray surveying the D.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
And the first one at the line is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Ntilikina. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's averaging about 19 points per, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And so he makes both from the line.
And Ntilikina has a ton of potential, guys. A pass-first point guard with tremendous vision.
Murray, the pass to Dozier. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Robinson. Barrett, no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
New York's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. To the right side. Toppin, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. Toppin's got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Gordon against Randall. Gordon kicks to Murray. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Murray's got 11 points in the quarter. The Knicks leading by 4. Now, here's Barrett. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Randall passes to Ntilikina. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Ntilikina following the score by Aaron Gordon. Here's Randall. Off the left rim and out. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Murray kicks to Porter. Jokic against Robinson. Here's Dozier. And again, Denver with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Ntilikina, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson. Gibson comes in for Randall. Alec Burks checked in for Toppin. And it's Elfrid Payton in for R.J. Barrett. Got that one up quick. Payton's got his third bucket of the night.
Man, Payton sees the game so well. When he has room for the catch and shoot, he doesn't hesitate or take long to get it off.
And they double up Gordon. Back to Morris. Here's McGee. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Payton. He's got 8.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Gordon with it, and Burks picks him up defensively.
You give Gordon a chance to get out and run, give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. And here is Payton. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. And the shot goes in. Gibson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Morris kicks to Millsap. 1:20 left in the first half. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Paul Millsap. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Payton passes to Ntilikina. Here's Gibson. That one drops for him. Gibson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, this is the totality of Gibson's game. I mean, he's a guy who takes on everybody when he's looking to score.
Rivers finds McGee. Morris with the ball. Covered by Payton. Good on the bucket. Morris has got 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Now Payton, 8 points for him. Right wing. Gibson against Rivers. No good from Gibson. Here's Denver now. They're on a 17-7 run. And Millsap slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's New York with it. The Nuggets getting the bucket. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Payton with the ball. Over Rivers. No good with the wing jumper. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. It's going to come down to defense wins games.
It certainly does, Alfred. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Jamal Murray has been the story in this one. He had 13 points and 2 assists. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Denver?
Well, they should have a lot of room on the perimeter in the second half because they've already have a lot of points in the paint. And the D will have no choice but to collapse and try to put it in on that end. So, if you want to use the three-point shot more, they'll have the space to do it.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. Where's the fight? I know they got some tough matchups down low, but if they really want to win the game, they need to crash the boards way harder in the second half.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've got Murray, Gordon out there with Jokic. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Porter in at the 3-side. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Knicks trail by 7. Outside Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Gordon following the score by New York. Inside, stolen by Robinson. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, he loves pounding that ball. Randall driving right through contact.
And there's the pass to Jokic. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got his third basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Rose. He's got 21. Outside for Randall. And a miss there on the triple.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. It's deflected.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block it.
From 13, Denver grabs the miss.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
And it's Jokic missing.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Barrett kicks to Rose. Passes to Barrett from the arc. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Nuggets leading by 5. Lob pass to Gordon. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Hey, it's pretty simple when Gordon is connecting like he is now. I mean, you got to keep getting the ball to him. He often takes high-quality shots.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Rose, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Rose has got 23.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Barton. 7 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray, no good. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Barrett. Here's the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Barrett's got 6 points.
With defenses usually playing him to drive, Barrett's developed a nice little floater for when he can't get to the rim.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. Obi Toppin 4th.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
And what I like about him is he rarely pulls the trigger unless he has a quality look, an open look. And he's cagey and crafty in how he creates room for himself to get a shot off. Well, I love his offensive presence. A lot of poise he plays that end of the floor with.
The first free throw is good. And Jokic drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Robinson up top. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Rose, and he banks in the layup. And that's now 25 points for Rose.
Well, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Gordon for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 16 points for Aaron Gordon.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here is Robinson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shoots from the elbow. Martin with the rebound. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
First one falls for him.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size, and I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Porter. Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Rose. 25 points in the game. Count it.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Denver leading by 6. Now here's Murray. It's Barton on the wing. To the paint. Here's Millsap. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And to get open is Robinson. Toppin can't get it to go.
and they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass. A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now.
And you mentioned their opponent's field goal percentage ranking. They do a really good job of closing down the paint, forcing teams to beat them from outside.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, Murray is clearly a shoot-first guy who can really fill it up. This is a big-time bucket getter.
Rivers, he's checked in for Will Barton. And a new group in for the Knicks. Noel's checked in for Robinson. Gibson comes in for Julius Randle. Alec Burks checked in for Toppin. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Derrick Rose. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Payton. 8 points for him. The pass to Barrett. Over Gordon. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Pass to Rivers. Shoots over Burks. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Rivers finds Jokic. Back to Rivers. A second chance effort. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his third assist on the night. Knicks trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Payton passes to Gibson, and the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. JaVale McGee comes in for Jokic, and Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Barrett kicks to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Trying to get open is Gibson, but they get it back. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's foul number 2 for him. It's Barrett on the wing. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. And Gibson kicks to Payton. Puts up a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. McGee's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Knicks trail by 10. And here is Payton, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instincts. Excellent timing, rising up to block shots. And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
New York's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Payton passes to Barrett. New York moving it around. Works for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Out to Morris. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Knicks trail by 12. Now Barrett. He has 6. Makes it off the glass. Barrett's got 8 points.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Rivers with it. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Now, here is Morris. Millsap. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Here's Payton. 8 points for him. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Barrett.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Gordon. It's tipped. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got the lead up to 12 now for Denver.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Now here's Payton. He kicks it to Barrett. Burks in the corner. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. He's got 10.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Back to Gordon. It's Morris atop the key. He dishes it to Millsap. Pass to Rivers. Sinks the triple.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Noel. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Barrett. And it's Denver with the rebound. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Millsap at the elbow. And stolen by Noel. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Gibson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Gibson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And you know what? I think if you hit Gibson, you got to really wrap him up and whack him because he's good at scoring through contact.
Gordon kicks to Millsap. To the middle. 7-foot shot. And it's Gordon getting it to go. Gordon's got 11 points in the quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
There's 1:17 left in the 3rd quarter. Payton dishes to Burks. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Barton comes in for Rivers. And Murray subbed in for Monte Morris. 1:06 left here in the 3rd quarter. It's Barrett on the wing. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Tremendous court awareness by Payton.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so Payton will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. For New York, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Payton. And both free throws good for Payton. And Denver has possession. They have a 9-point lead. Murray against Payton. Murray, the pass to Millsap. McGee trying to break free. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. The Knicks shooting it well here in the 3rd, about 50%. Millsap's against Barrett. Peyton left side. The pass to Burks. 5 to shoot. Off target from outside. Barton kicks to McGee. Back to Barton. Lets it fly from 18. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Barrett for 3. That shot off. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Knicks trail by 13. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Taj Gibson is out there with Toppin. And it's Rose, and it's Barrett at the 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Taj Gibson provides what I think is really valuable wisdom and experience to his team, and he leads by example.
And both free throws good from Gibson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Murray finds Millsap. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And here's Rose. Down low. Over Murray. That one wide left. Denver leading by 11. Oh, Porter in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And guys, he has all the makings of an elite scorer. Porter combines size, athleticism, and terrific shot-making ability. That is rare.
Here's Barrett. Michael Porter making his last shot. Barrett the pass to Rose. He gets that one. Rose has got 29.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Passes it to McGee. Back to Murray. Robinson with the block. Barrett against McGee. They grabbed their own miss. Denver's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Snatched up. Murray outside. Misses the 3.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Toppin passes to Barrett. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Knicks trail by 11. Now Rose, 14 feet away. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. Denver on D. Pass to Toppin. Now, here's Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And that one drops for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here is Rose after the basket by Will Barton. Outside for Randall. Trying to get it. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Rose against Jokic. Dishes to McGee. Murray outside. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Murray.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And a fast break now for New York. Barrett is running. It's not going to go for him. And Denver the other way now. Murray outside. McGee dishes to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. Kicks it to McGee. For 3, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 9-point game. Toppin pulls it in. There's the 3. Barrett, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First one falls for him. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long
kidding.
ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Murray with it. He kicks it to Barton. Porter looking it over. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. New York calls timeout. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
And even at 6'5", that's not a giant by any means. Murray elevates high inside for these buckets. He's a high percentage shooter down low for sure.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Murray against Rose. Now the pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
Carving up the defense with excellent passes like there. Jokic, a big man with great vision.
Knicks trail by 12. Outside Rose. He feeds it to Robinson. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Aaron Gordon.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. The Nuggets leading by 12. To the inside, Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smart, and Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
The Knicks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. To the paint, here's Toppin, and the layup's good off the glass.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Back to Murray. Passes to Jokic for the three. Kept alive. Albert. Back to McGee. Over Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from McGee. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks. They trail by 14. Jokic with the steal. Deep two from Murray. And again, Denver no good. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The energy Barrett plays with puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Nuggets. Now here's Murray. Toppin with the double team. Porter passes to Jokic. Great touch on the 16-footer. Jokic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
Jokic is such a developed offensive player. He's really good at taking advantage of these mid-range spots.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Rose in the post. He's covered by Murray. Rose, no good. The Nuggets shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Porter finds Murray. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Murray's got 21 in the game.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer. Somebody who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the floor off the catch or dribble.
Now here's Rose. Drops in the layup for two.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Murray. Left side, Gordon. On the wing, Porter. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Boy, he's an absolute blur. Derrick Rose, cat-like quickness.
The Nuggets leading by 12. Barton outside. The dish now to Murray. Pass to Jokic. All alone. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half. Knicks trail by 14. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Randall. Now here's Rose. They get the rebound. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gibson engaged and attacking on offense. When he's active like that, he draws the foul.
That's good from Gibson. And both free throws good from Gibson. The Nuggets leading by 12. Here's Murray. Barrett brings the double team. It's stolen by Barrett. The finish, and Barrett slams it in.
Great activity there from Barrett. When he ups his intensity on defense, he's a difference maker.
Rose against Murray. Floats it up for Jokic. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Knicks trail by 12. Outside Gibson from past the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Boy, what a night from Porter Jr. You see exactly why. He was the #1 recruit coming out of high school.
Now here's Rose.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Murray with the bounce pass. Pass to Porter. Barton against Barrett inside. Gordon. And then jammed down as he goes right over Taj Gibson.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Denver.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers from Michael Porter.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Here's Gordon following the score by Taj Gibson. And Gibson sends it back.
A good defender who uses his body well, Gibson is capable of blocking shots.
And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. He dishes it to Rose. Hands it from downtown. Rose has got 39.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And here are the Nuggets now. At one point, they led by 16. The pass to Rivers. 4 on the shot clock. At the elbow, Green. Over Gibson. No good off the back of the rim. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. I appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.